I have Gwen, who is a educator in public county schools in Florida, here in Florida. So I'm going to ask you, what do you think about your educational experience or the schools in Florida?
My educational experience has been in the classroom as an history teacher in middle and elementary grade levels. Currently, I'm working with the Department of Juvenile Justice providing education for those incarcerated youth. The majority of the students that we have are minorities, either black or Hispanic. Currently, for example, at one of the facilities I'm currently at, we have a 24-bed residential program. You would have 20 students that are African Americans, and you have one white and three Hispanic students. My experience with Department of Juvenile Justice has been an eye-opener. The students usually that we educate are minorities, which is contrary to what we all know, that not only blacks, if you would look at the population that we deal with, you would think that only minorities commit crimes, which is not true. But the students that we deal with, they usually recycle back into our programs until they graduate to the penal system as an adult.
Okay. How would you define racism?
Racism, I would define racism as one group having power or being biased for another group. For instance, the minorities usually don't have the power in the setting that I am in to show racism. So I see a lot of racism in the programs that I work in.
Okay, that was like kind of like the next question. Do you think that racism exists in the school where you are, or in the
Yes.
system where you are?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
very much so. Not only by the population of kids that we educate, by the number of students that come in, they are 17 and 18-year-old dropouts from middle school. And usually their experience is someone in the education system did them wrong or embarrassed them in school, which had a profound, it was a profound incident with them. Because of that, normally they won't go back to school, and when they go back to school, usually they're targeted because you're coming from a residential DJJ setting back into regular school. Number one, they don't want you there. The very first thing you do, usually you are given a referral sent to the office, and your probation officer is involved with the situation. So therefore you're usually sent to an alternative school, which the student will usually just drop out.
What do you think about the teachers in the system?
The teachers that I currently work with are very dedicated to their profession. They understand the students. So usually it's out of the classroom. When the kids return to their regular schools, you have usually the principal, the assistant principal, or the dean that is concerned. They're concerned about the students that's coming in. So they're concerned about their grades, the school grades, and usually they don't want the students there.
Are the teachers and educators and administrators, are they trained in, do they have diversity training?
They have diversity training, yes. Yes. We undergo quite a bit of training before working in that residential program. So the training is there.
Okay, thank you very much.